keep going. This is a conversation.
Welcome to a special edition of Happening Out About Travel, the LGBTQ plus travel club, unlocking the world.
In this special segment, we'll be going into some of the details of our upcoming Italy hub and spoke trip with Sunshine Cathedral.
I'm your anchor, Faye What?
And I'm your anchor, David Hopkins. Today we're joined by Reverend Dr. Durrell Watkins of Sunshine Cathedral to learn more about this amazing once-in-a-lifetime trip.
The Italy Hub and Spoke trip is being launched in conjunction with Sunshine Cathedral's Global Fellowship Program. So, Reverend, what is Sunshine Cathedral's Global Fellowship Program? Tell us about it.
The Global Fellowship Program is a way for people to fully engage and get connected with Sunshine Cathedral no matter where they are in the world. During pandemic, people found us, they were watching us, our production that Happening Out Television makes possible, and they found us and they liked us and they just started watching us week after week.
You had a huge following during pandemic.
Some weeks over 30,000.
Wow.
For a service. And then we started doing things daily. And so people started finding us and really becoming part of the life of Sunshine Cathedral. We didn't want to lose them when pandemic was over. And so we created these pathways that they could continue to be involved. If they're involved in another church or synagogue or mosque or covenant or whatever, they don't want to be fully committed. So there are lower levels of commitment where they can also be part of us. Or if they don't have a religious home and they want to, there are higher levels of commitment where we could become their main church. And so our fellowship, our global fellowship program is just a way for people to be as engaged and involved with Sunshine Cathedral as they want to be and are comfortable being no matter where they are in the world.
So tell us some of the countries that some of your global congregants are from.
Belize,
wow.
Jamaica, Canada, the United Kingdom, Mexico. We've actually had people show up from places like Saudi Arabia and Russia, but the people who are coming back again and again are throughout North America, throughout the Caribbean, throughout Europe, and it's a global fellowship. And so if you have internet, you have access to Sunshine Cathedral.
But Reverend, it's not just watching something on a screen, right?
No.
They'll be able to partake in a lot of other congregant services that would be like an in-person thing.
Oh, exactly.
Usually?
We have coaches, we have spiritual directors, we have deacons that can provide them pastoral care, one-on-one care. They ask for prayer from our prayer chaplains. They watch our daily programming and can participate online. Asking questions, making comments. Even on Sunday morning, people cross-chat with, they're finding each other and saying hi to each other on Sunday morning, just like you would if you were in the room.
Hey, they might find love that way too, Reverend, you never know.
You know what? Exactly. I actually met my husband in seminary. How much easier if it had been online, but there was no online in those days.
No, right? But this is incredible. I've never heard of a church doing something like this. Am I like just off base? Is there another LGBTQ plus church that's doing something like this?
There is not another super liberal LGBTQ plus church on, like us anyway. So this is one more thing that may make us unique in that, yeah, lots of people stream and you can see them, but that we are providing ways for people to be fully engaged and as much as they want to be, no matter where they are. This is a pretty unique thing as far as I know.
So that congregant can be of service from Belize to Sunshine Cathedral.
Oh, we are actually asking people to become greeters. Just like when people greet you at the door, we're asking for people to become online greeters. So yes, there are volunteer opportunities, there are ministry opportunities. You can take classes. You could become a deacon and serve in your area wherever you live. So, yeah, you can be fully involved.
Sunshine Cathedral Trailblazers, baby.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And one cool thing about this trip to Italy is then these people who have known each other online from around the world get to meet in person. And this is not only an amazing trip with great locations that you'll visit like Rome and Tuscany, but it's also a fundraiser for Sunshine Cathedral. Congregants will be able to travel in first class while supporting an important cause. Now, what kind of services do you offer that need fundraising for?
What do you need money for, Reverend?
We need money because if we don't get it, we won't have any. And so that's what we need it, is so that we can have some. The money always is used for, obviously we're a nonprofit, so everything we do is in service. Of course, we hire people. We don't have a mortgage. We did retire that a long time ago, so that frees up even more money for ministry. But we feed over 500 people a week, including seniors and people with HIV. We provide space for lots of programming for 12 steps, for gay youth, queer youth, trans youth, performance space and rehearsal space for community arts organizations. We provide daily prayer services online. We provide weekly worship services that are both in person and online. We provide pastoral care for people all over the county, but now also online. We, whether it is emotional support or spiritual support or helping people who are housing insecure or food insecure, we even have services for the elderly. We're getting back now to, we couldn't do it in pandemic, we had to stop it, but we're now resurrecting it, where we offer on-site services at nursing homes. So people who can't get to us, and maybe they're not internet savvy, we still get to them and provide them things. So we serve our community in as many ways as we can, and the more resources we have, the more resources we have to share.
Let me tell you, Reverend, I don't know of another church that does as much for the LGBTQ community as Sunshine Cathedral. So thank you so much for everything you do. So you don't also get to go on an amazing trip to Italy for less than $1,800, but you also get to help a bunch of different amazing causes that you guys help on a daily basis.
And we don't do anything that we don't consider ministry. So even this luxury trip to Italy, yes, it is a fundraiser so that we can feed people and help people not feel alone or help people feel empowered. There are still a lot of people who feel condemned or shamed because of their gender identity or their sexual orientation. And we just want to affirm them and love them and let them know they are God's miracle and not God's mistake. So this money not only provides that, but this experience provides connection, history, sacred. They're going to be able to visit sacred sites.
The Vatican, Rev.
And all for the Pantheon, all of the Pantheon, but all for an affordable price. And so this is a first-class experience that isn't exclusive. This is inclusive. If you have an income, you have an opportunity.
So let's talk more about this luxurious trip. So Happening Out Travel allows travelers to save their spot on this trip with only $1 deposit. We can then set up a payment plan for as low as $99 a month. The trip also includes, get this, emergency medical and travel insurance at no extra cost. Now we have to talk about this. How important is medical insurance these days? Cancellation insurance. I mean, we learned a lot from life in 2020, right?
Right.
Things that we had planned, how they say we make plans and God laughs.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And now this is included in the trip at no extra cost.
That's what is so amazing. That I've traveled a lot. I've traveled to almost 30 countries, and I don't remember anyone just giving me insurance. Like, here, it's part of your prices. Here's all the insurance you need. Usually they don't even offer. I have to ask for it. And I've learned never travel without it, because yes, you will be sorry one day. But that this is just part, for the same less than $1,800, this includes this absolutely necessary insurance. So that's one less thing to worry about on the trip.
It's worry-free.
Yes.
And here's the thing, your insurance at home will not work.
No.
Abroad
No,
at all, not even a smidgen.
Yeah, I have great insurance in the United States. It's useless to me in Italy. So, but I don't have to worry about that.
And also the payment plan, that means, like you said, if you have an income, you can go. That's such like, I would love to travel more than I have in the past, but I haven't been able to, because to have a lump sum of money, even $1,800, which is very affordable, to have that up front is difficult. So being able to pay it off in a payment plan is amazing.
And if you're traveling with 2 people or 3 people, then, you know, but still, you get to put almost nothing down, just $1.
$1 for deposit.
And then pay it out. And again, this is a way, this is inclusive, this is egalitarian. You get to have an amazing first-class experience that isn't going to be financially onerous to you.
Absolutely. And on your trip, you will stay in first-class 4-star hotels like the Hotel Papillo in Rome or the Hotel Biondi or similar in Montecatini Terme. Also, big one, breakfast and dinner are included daily, making your trip hassle-free. And that also just adds to the value. Like these are
You know
really
how much I eat? You guys have no idea. Like when I go on vacation, it's breakfast 1, breakfast 2, lunch, pre-lunch, you know.
Are you part Hobbit?
I probably am, David. And that is a big chunk of money that you spend on a trip is meals.
Yeah.
So to just think that that's 2 meals a day or already set, I don't have to worry about it.
Right.
That's fantastic.
All in this one price, the same one price. Yeah. And you say you have no idea how much you eat. No one ever says that to me. No one says, I have no idea how much you eat. It's clear how much I eat. And so that is covered is that just adds to the value of this experience.
And this is not a hostile kind of excursion trip. This is a beautiful 4-star, luxurious hotels all around Italy.
Right.
This is
right.
no joke.
No, if it was a hostel, I'd become hostile. That's not what we want at all. No, these are beautiful spaces in beautiful cities with 2 meals included and other perks.
Well, like me not speaking Italian, finding restaurants would be difficult. I mean, I'll always find food. It'll happen. But to have them provided already for me is just going to make life so much easier.
This is one of the easiest trips I think I will have ever taken.
And to have the LGBTQ locals also
Yes.
there, like for just any need. Like I have the worst sense of direction, Reverend. Like really, I get lost in a paper bag. It's just how things go. My phone is not going to work there, so I can't just Google where I have to go.
Right.
You know, I can very easily go to one of the LGBTQ locals, and that is already set for us, right, as part of the trip, and say, hey, I need to go buy shoes. Help me now.
Right. Yes, and that adds to the queer-friendly experience, is that there will be LGBTQ plus people there to help us have an authentic, but also a super queer-friendly experience.
So we call this a hub and spoke trip because once in Tuscany, it's an unpack once and go itinerary. That's it. It's similar to a land cruise. So your hotel in the spa town of Montecatini Terme will be like home base with day trips throughout Tuscany.
Yeah, and all the transfers on these trips are included as well. So your buses or however we're getting you, and you're going to places like Pisa to see the Leaning Tower, Venice to see the canals, Florence, you can go see the chapels there. There's so much to see. I can't wait to see Cinque Terre with those beautiful colored buildings on the sides of the mountains. And Faye hates saying the name of that town. So.
Cinque Terre.
But we'll also have guides included, and these excursions are all included. You can choose to go on them or not. They're part of the price. If you want to relax one day and not go anywhere, if your feet are hurting after, jumping through medieval towns and the cobblestones and heels, you can just relax at the spa town and just stay at the hotel.
It's so funny that you mentioned that, David, because I remember on a trip that I took, I had to pay for the excursion beforehand because it was not included like this trip, right? I paid for the excursion beforehand, and then I didn't feel that good that morning. So I didn't go on the excursion, lost the money, and was mad at myself for that. With this trip, I don't want to go on an excursion, no problem. There's another one tomorrow, there's another one the next day, and I'm not paying out of pocket for each and every excursion.
Right, it's all inclusive.
Well, you've been to Italy before, so you've seen some of these
And there's some things I want to go back to, and there's some things that'll be new that I can't wait. So and this is an exciting time for the Global Fellowship, Sunshine Cathedral Global Fellowship, people to meet face to face. A lot of people we've only seen through the screen or whatever. This is a way for them to meet face to face. But this is not just for the Global Fellowship people or Sunshine Cathedral people. This is for anyone.
You don't have to be a congregant.
No. Now, afterwards, you may think we're the funnest people on earth and want to become
might wanna
one,
be,
and you're welcome. But no, that is not the requirement at all.
And we get to go with you. I mean, how cool is that? That right there.
Exactly.
Where do I sign up?
That sounds like a thing until we get there, and then you won't be able to find me. But, but on this end, yes, that is the thing. That is the thing. That I'll be there. No, I love it. I love Italy. I can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And we'd like to thank all of you for joining us for this very special overview of Sunshine Cathedral Italy Hub and Spoke trip for Easter of 2022.
So to find out more or to book your trip, because I know you want to book your trip, visit happeningout.travel/sunshine or call 954-900-5492. I'm Faye, helping to bring you the best information about the Sunshine Cathedral trip to Italy.
And I'm David Hopkins, helping you to make your plans to get there. Good night.